Hey, welcome to Rockaritaville. This is your hostess, El Rock, and welcome to Monday night. I am doing a filming test run right now, and we'll see if this gets posted or not. Just trying out some new cameras and stuff. I have a 30-minute time limitation right now on my current phone camera. I purchased a new video camera and I can't get it to focus on the cards. So now I'm taking my actual camera, the good old fashioned point and shoot, waterproof vacation Nikon camera, and I'm giving that a try to see how that looks. So we're going to see if cards focus, how the audio sounds, and whatnot. Sadly, the recently purchased video camera doesn't seem like it's going to meet our needs. So we'll see how it all unfolds. At the end of the day, I'm trying to get to pick a cards, which I'm super excited to do, but I do need to be able to film for more than 30 consecutive minutes. So we'll see how that all turns out. All right. This is a general reading for the week ahead, general energies for the next 7 to 10 days. And we've got stuff flipping out already. So we have the Queen of Wands here. Let's see if we can get that to focus. So the Queen of Wands is fire energy. Passionate. Okay, we've had the Light jump out here. The Light is one of the Ascended cards in the deck. So in the tarot, there is the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, the Pick cards, which tell the info about the story. And then in the Patch Tarot, we have the Ascended cards, the sort of the above the fire, earth, water, air, the etheric realms, I guess we could call it. So here we have the Seven of Wands, standing up for what's important to you, finding the courage to do that. Just trying to find where the focal point is. Let's see what else we have here. Ooh, cards are flying everywhere. Excuse me. What else do we have for the week ahead? Next 7 to 10 days. General energies. Ooh. 10 of Cups. Ooh la la. Here, let's take a look at that. Supreme happiness, union, family, emotional wealth. Whatever it is you were fighting for, it's bringing you supreme happiness. Looks like you had a big reveal here recently. The Light speaks to a higher dimensional insight or something that came through for you that helped you to stand up for what you wanted to fight for, what you... Oh, okay, we've got some love going here, I think. With the Queen of Wands. Whoever that is, that might be you or maybe the person you're watching for. Feminine energy, passionate, fiery. loving, highly sexual. So we have the Nine of Swords. So you have something really beautiful unfolding here, and you are in your head, and you have a lot of fears around it. You, to me, this bedspread looks very watery, almost like he's underwater, and I think that perhaps somebody is drowning in their emotions right now about their fears, both real and imaginary. The real fears being those you have experienced in the past, and the imaginary fears are those that have not yet manifested and may potentially manifest if you continue to focus on them. Whoever you are, and I do think normally the pip cards are the storyteller, but I feel like this is kind of you, and your wanting of a Queen of Wands here. Somebody's been through a really difficult time, whether it be recently, maybe in the last year, 2 years, something along those lines, maybe even longer. Maybe it's just old pains and hurts in which you were treated cruelly and with unkindness. Maybe with this little, person here, kind of chewing on his fingers, standing by watching somebody stab in your heart, whether that be the thoughts in your mind, an actual human being who maybe doesn't speak kindly to you, or perhaps one of those people who has all of the backhanded comments, right? You know those people, right? I would tell you were pretty, but, just kind of that weird backhanded stuff. But this is actually really kind of coming through now is more like that part of you that's afraid to stand up for yourself and afraid to take risks for your Ten of Cups here, because you do have a Ten of Cups. You have some sort of supreme happiness that is absolutely meant for you, divinely orchestrated. Look at all of those cups flying in with their wings, their golden wings, and their bright light filled with love and prosperity and abundance. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. Like, nothing like just like having a day, nothing like living at the beach. Look at that. Like, this is their home. This is their life. This is their reality. And this is afraid to believe in that reality. This is manifested. That's yours. You just need to believe that it's yours because you fought for it and you did the work, right? Whoever this Queen of Wands for you is very, very passionate already, highly in tuned and checked in. This person is in this world, but not of this world. And whatever courage it took for you to overcome this, you had an enlightenment. You had a light go on for you. You had a light bulb moment, a stalled out aha moment about somebody, about a person, place, thing, a job opportunity, something really beautiful for you that you weren't seeing before. So let's dig a little bit deeper and see what else we have. And just so you know how I'm reading these, the two cards here off to the side are past or underlying energies. This is the energy that lies in between the past and underlying and the future current. Past and underlying, the energy between the two, future and current. And by future, near future. Oops, here we go. More fire coming in. Ten of Wands, resolve, the end of the cycle. So whatever this is, it is clouding your judgment. that is eating your mind, and it will eat your mind. Those thoughts will. Um, you're overcoming it. That is an absolute phoenix rising from the ashes right there. That is total ascension. So, whoever this Queen of Wands is for you, who maybe turned that light switch on for you, that gave you the courage to fight for your Seven of Wands, right? You stood up to a lot of darkness. I mean, look at those melting hands just coming out from the depths of hell. Like, whatever it was that you have fought for and that you have been through and that you have moved through and that you are coming out of, took a great deal of courage. What I can tell you is through this process that you were divinely protected through this green light here. This green light is heart energy, so you have been entirely in your heart chakra for whatever it is that you're going after. This is love related, and by love, it's something that you love passionately, whether that's a hobby, whether that's yourself, which hopefully everybody loves themselves that passionately. Um, whatever it is, the courage that it took you with the Seven of Wands to stand up for yourself and stand up against whatever these consuming, grabbing, life force eating energies were, you came out of it. And oh, come on, baby, 10 of Cups. Um, there's a few cards that get better, but not much better. But 10 of Wands, again, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, we have the completion of the cycle. With the 9 of Swords, it's nearly completed. That would be fantastic if the 10 of Swords came out for the completion of that. That just mind illness is what I want to say, of just being in your head, of other people's voices in your head, of having your heart sliced out, right? Because when you're not following your heart like you are here with this heart energy, oh my goodness, if you're not surrounded by this, then this kind of stuff gets in, right? Old past hurts that eat away at us. If you can, whatever this is, if this is somebody else's voice in your head rather than your own, and maybe it is somebody else's voice disguised as your own, try to heal that for yourself. Go and take a look at that heart wound. I'm sad that doesn't focus. Go take a look at that heart wound, because it's healed here for you to fight for it. And now that this 10 of Wands is here for you, now that that's here, fear's coming in, fear's taking over, it's getting in your way. And yet, again, we do have the 10 of Wands, this Phoenix rising. So let's just put that over there. Oof. Actually. So, there might be some... So we had the Devil come out. The Devil, to me, again, is really more about these thoughts. So whatever these thoughts are that are really kind of eating away at your mind, get those balanced. Your mind needs to be clear. Because you do have some Seven of Swords energy here. You still have this here is this out of here. It's up on top. So whatever this is that you had the courage to fight against and now you're recovering from it and you have your Phoenix rising, get out of your head, because you need your mental, your emotional, and logical energy to take on whatever this is. Whatever this little posse or this little group of naysayers is for you, for the dream that you're fighting for. You need to be in a really positive mind space to be able to step through and out of that so that you can move forward into your Seven of Pentacles, which is that investment. That is what this takes. This is the planting of the seeds for this. takes time to achieve this. This is the beginning. This is all of your dreams coming true, and you're fighting for it. And you've got naysayers, and you've got people really who have something to lose by you changing. I also am really called to this. This is actually coming to me right now. Not see the color, the red that's coming out. Really get grounded in your root. It's a red moon. This may be family, because our roots or our history or the people who know us best are often the ones that feel like they have the most to lose with your ascension. So whatever it is that you're traveling through, stay grounded. Stay out of your own head and stay out of your own way. And then and put the investment into whatever it is that you're building, whether this is your new job or your deeply romantic relationship. There's somebody who has inspired you. Then we have respite, the Four of Swords. This is like a little baby hermit card. It's a mini hermit. I feel like you're really being looked over with the angel here, that you're taking a time out, that you've been on a journey. Periods of enlightenment take time and effort, and Rome wasn't built in a day, and moving into higher consciousness as human beings, whatever that is, whether that's a higher education because you're going back to school, or it's a spiritual path that maybe you're on, whatever that higher consciousness is for you, it takes a level of commitment. And everybody loves a winner, and yet not everybody loves the ride up, right? And so as you're taking the ride up, you need to understand who's on your side and who isn't, right? There's a big contrast here. And the way that you can understand who your people are, who your soul family is, who the people are who are going to see you through the next phase of successful achievements in your life, they come with a vibrational frequency. And that vibrational frequency, you'll know it because you'll feel it. Yes, this is my person. No, this is not. And it feels really scary to trust it when it's saying no, when you have something invested to lose. So, my goodness, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you have a super intense energy going on. And let's just take a peek here and see what's at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is resurrection. Wow, what did I say about that Phoenix? Whatever it is that you're going through in this journey that you've been on, over the week ahead, you can fully expect your evolution to commence, your resurrection. This is also the Judgment card. It is that balancing. It is seeing things. In the traditional Judgment card, everybody is coming up from the grave, and they're waking up with new eyes. You have gone probably down to some pretty deep depths to understand who you are and what it is that you are walking towards in the next phase of your life. And this week is a big part of that evolution in your wake up, likely about the people or the relationships that have not been working for you, and your desire to bring in perhaps new connections, new friendships, new business partners, just anything that's showing up for you that has the vibrational frequency that you're wanting to function under as you move forward. Let's see if we can get that bottom of the deck in here. Excuse my arm, please. Okay, it's a beautiful card. Let's shuffle the charms. Here are the charms. I use the charms to clarify. And the way that I do that is I will mix them up, and as an empathic reader of synchronistic signs throughout my daily life, it's really fun for me to dig into the charms and see what synchronicities they have to say about your cards that are out right now. So let's dig in. Take a peek while I shuffle. What else do we have for the week ahead for this general reading? All right, so let's see what's going on here. What's speaking to me? So over our lovely passionate, well, let's start with the outline energies. Sorry for bumping the camera there. On the outline energies, anything that what lies outside of the cards is an outline energy. Anything that's laying on the cards, in between the cards, I read as directly related. So with our outline energies, we have the friends charm come up. And with the friends charm, I really think that this is probably, I don't want to take the 10 of cups up. So I think that's your 10 of cups relationship. I think that that's a friendship. Maybe a friendship getting ready based on the 10 of cups to possibly go romantic, but maybe not. Like, this is just seems to me to be a highly supportive relationship. This might be just a really close family member of yours, but I don't know, because the friends are coming up. So maybe the friends are the outline, they are the outline energy there. We also had a leaf come up, which to me is a symbol of new growth, as well as the butterfly here on the outline energies as well. So the outline energies are what's off the cards. So this is somebody who's in the middle of transformation. And again, we've been shown that with this Phoenix card here. So that's, again, your butterfly, getting your wings and growing. We also have over here the resurrection card. So again, this is a resurrection. That caterpillar had to die for this butterfly to be born. And that is a process that you are most definitely in, my friend. So also in the outline energies, we have the 5 billiards ball. This number 5 is indicative of change. So that's something that you are coming out of. Again, it's out here as an outline energy. So coming out of that change and resurrecting here as that phoenix coming up out of the fires. Also, in your outline energies, we have, I can't read that. Let me get into my light. Generous. So we have generous. And that is our lovely Leo. So you could have, you might be dealing with a fire sign, probably with this Queen of Wands. Leo is a fire sign, perhaps just cat energy in general. Somebody who's super independent, likes your attention perhaps, but doesn't necessarily need your attention. But that's an outlying energy in regards to your Leo. This is a recently acquired charm. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know what it is, but it says to me, because it's empty, like it has a lid on it. So perhaps this Queen of Wands is somebody that you don't know yet, or somebody who's coming in, or perhaps there's been a lid on it in regards to you haven't been in contact recently. But that is covering your Queen of Wands. We also have the Key. So this person was definitely potentially a key, a small part of, or maybe a big part. And I say small because I've got some really big keys in my charms, and this is a small one. But whatever key this person held for you, it was of high value to you, which is kind of what those little sparkles in there say to me is that this was potentially a key to opening your heart to something greater within yourself and not necessarily related to this person. Perhaps this person was just an influencer for you to experience that. We have the San Jose Sharks hockey puck here. So go Sharks! Sorry, hockey fan, season's here. So maybe this is just a person who, you know, I don't know, what are you saying to me? Mm. So the shark is biting through the hockey stick. To me, the shark is saying that it wants to play, it wants to get in the game, and you know, it has both sides to it. It has the gentle side to it, and then it has a provoked side to it, as you can see here with the shark biting through the hockey stick. So I think that this is just somebody who's willing to be there for you and, play the game with you, be by your side, be on your team. Maybe, but, and I'm also getting a sense of an enforcer, right? An enforcer is one of the players on the team that when one of the let's just call them franchise players, maybe gets kind of busted on a little bit hard by the other team, or there's, a bad penalty